She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came around to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
The lady grants them elvish traits? Well, she's literally an elven goddess, so that would make sense.
Why do you think that? Any signs or clues to that effect?
None to be found. Apparently she disappeared one day. Her belongings disappeared with her. Not a scenario one associates with kidnapping. In my humble opinion, she left on her own. Scared off, perhaps, by a bout of Detlef's rage that revealed his other, more monstrous side.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Detlef ever try to find her? I mean, if she was that important. Higher vampires have their ways, all kinds. Should have been easy as pie for him.
Geralt, as you rightly noted, we are vampires, not miracle workers. He searched for months on end before giving up. Clearly Renowed knew him all too well. Enough to cover her tracks, leave no way for him to find out.
That, I find that, I'm skeptical of that.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
So how many people has he murdered at this point? What,
Exactly.
3?
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more.
Yennefer? I don't know, some woman that we... some lady who's not our girlfriend.
Nice tune.
A music
Indeed.
box.
I'm not certain why, but it reminds me of home. Our true home from before the conjunction of spheres.
Tools were used recently. Detlef unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Woman's likeness. Bit smudged. That Renowed?
I don't know. As I said, I never met her.
Reminds me of someone.
Who?
Not sure. Can't help feeling I've seen that face before, though.
Aha. The beast's targets.
Look, slips of paper, name on each.
Here's
Count
what I
Crespi,
wanted.
Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac Peyrin, Count de la
Okay,
Croix.
all 4 of them are
Detlef's
dead.
victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink.
Another wretched, foul lizard thing
See
joins
the
the
color?
red host.
Ink was dyed with
Cursed
silverite.
Sotek
Rare
spawn.
mineral. Pretty much found only
Thank
in.
you for
There's
your
air,
amazing content.
But I fear it means
Always
very little.
gets me through the week.
Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough.
Hey, Hurl,
Still
thanks for the
worth
9 months, dude.
remembering.
Look, this slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Another wretched.
Oh,
foul
Hurl, thanks for the
lizard
gift subs,
thing
dude.
Joins the red host.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. We're looking forward
Cursed
to next session.
spawn.
Blackmailer. Kinda curious who it could be.
Why is that?
Regis. Somebody kidnapped a vampire's lover.
Another
Bold to begin
wretched,
with.
foul lizard thing
Now they're
Thank you for
forcing
getting another
the
sub.
vampire
red
to kill.
host.
Thank you very much, dude. I really appreciate the support.
Spawn.
Blackmailer's skilled. Someone special.
Astute. Now that I think of it, I'm beginning to wonder if...
It's not one of your kind. Another vampire.
Precisely. The plot thickens.
Just a hypothesis. Wouldn't set my heart on it till we know more.
Right you are.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detlef's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
All noted down using one and the same Nazari ink, and not in his handwriting.
Nazari
Much.
ink.
But enough to ascertain Detlef's innocence, clearly.
I agree, but Detlef is still very dangerous.
Actually, it is. Detlef's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowed, render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detlef.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detlef? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. He's sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
Ought to wait with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detlef and I both.
I don't know if I like the imagery of the dangling puppet.
Something's in the wind.
All right. Let's go find the Duchess. Step aside!
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me.
By the way, the final side quest is given by the old lady you rescued. So make sure to check back at the house at some point. Oh, at my house. Okay. Well, shit. Let's go do that right now. That would actually make sense. Where is my house? Beauclair, Palace Gardens, Outpost. There it is. Yeah, I was wondering about this lady.
The Duchess Hall.
This is not the right room. Building, whatever. The final side quest. Where's she? Major Domo, where's that woman?
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Bellegarde vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Matilda and Monsieur Liam. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery.
Oh, it
5
unlocks a little
days
later.
hence.
Okay. So it's not unlocked yet. Cool.
Thanks. Got.
All right. Well, that still was not a total waste of our time because we know that we're getting shipments now. Whee!
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump.
I thought he said it was to the right. Oh wait, I've got paintings. I gotta go put my paintings up, chat.
If they would just
I gotta decorate my house. Oh, we have a weapon rack too. How do I guess it's what sword I have equipped. Oh, there you go. Gotta properly display things. Delicious. Delicious. Oh my god, there's so many places you could put things. I love this kind of shit. I could literally play... If they made a video game where the entire point of the game is just to, like, stash, like, go on adventures and quests and stuff, and then you come back to a house where you can just stash things, I would be so happy. Oh, I don't have... Wait, what trophy am I missing? Skyrim? Well, yeah, but... you're not wrong, but Skyrim's old. I want something new. What trophy am I missing? Oh, the old lady. Okay, I was like, this is heresy. I don't have any more cool armors. I need to go make more armor at some point. Yes, my glorious portrait. Delicious. Well, no, okay. I don't like how those are different styles. We want... Yeah, it's better.
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
Yes, that'll go in my room. As it should. Oh, you can't hang paintings on the stairs? Alright, better. Looking better. Got another weapon rack here. If someone ever tried to invade my home, they would have the worst time. There's so many blades. Just genuinely deadly weapons just hanging around. I'm sad I can't put the caretaker's spade up. That would have been cool. We need to get some... At some point, we need to get... we need to go forge... What? 2 more armor sets? Wait, is this only for the upper body, or is this the whole... Well, regardless. All right, let's get here. We need to get a bunch of the other armor sets. How are we doing on weight? We're doing fine. Okay. Oops, sorry. All right. Tout clair. Kanako, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Sky Oblivion, they released a new DLC last year. What? Who released a new DLC? Nice. What was that? What was that lady doing? What was that woman doing? Ah, there she is.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
Thank you, Harold.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Yeah, what's up, asshole?
Aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
We're working on it.
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Joins the Red Host.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a
Pearls
witcher?
28
A monster slayer?
X100.
But everyone
Nice.
knows how to end
Like
a vampire.
Sigmund's mum.
Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a
Sigmund's
stake through its
mum.
heart.
Garlic's useless against
Sivar, thanks so much
vampires.
for the 13 months.
Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher
Hey,
need but
be
tell
my
us where
guest.
to
Go
find
get your
this
ass kicked,
monster.
nerd. Yeah, feel free. Go die.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100, doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Have you not been listening?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
This dude's an
wrong.
idiot.
Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catechans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
It's
This
way
guy's
beyond
annoying.
being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmailed? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'm trying.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Get the blackmailer?
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
These people are
No one else
idiots.
should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know
grief.
anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Sommelier.
In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Here comes the expert.
Witcher, show him the paper scrap.
Identify
can you
this.
determine which wine made the stain?
Wretched foul-ism
The guy,
thing.
thank you for the
Join
30
Red
months.
Host.
Jesus, that's a big old number. Thank you.
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sara too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. clarity, high. It's simple. Saint-Réal, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
The plot thickens.
Perhaps some Saint-Réal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Interesting. Okay, so clearly there is a Bretonian noble behind this.
Saint-Réal. Never heard of it.
Saint-Réal.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Saint-Réal, it is Saint-Réal.
Who's this? This is the Duchess.
Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
The Duchess is, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Wait, your Grace wants to go with me?
Is this the Lady of the Lake? Nah, we already met the Lady of the Lake.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt.
We have to bring him too.
Incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Come on, man. You have one job. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
I do like her as far as rulers go, because she actually gets her hands dirty. This is what, the second time she's like ran off with us somewhere to go do work. I mean, she still kind of stands out with the incredibly armored bodyguard, but you know, whatever. Castel Revello.
This vampire. Have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
That is a spooky power. That only a member of their own species can kill them. That is a very, very, very interesting power to have to deal with. It's kind of interesting though, like if you really think about it, I mean that's the way Vlad von Karstein died. The only way Vlad was able to be defeated at all was because of another powerful vampire who betrayed him, being Manfred, which is such an interesting thing.
Wagon. We must help!
Stay back, Your Grace. We shall see to this. Help! Save us! Back, you beast!
What sword do I have out?
Back, you beast!
No, that was the correct sword. It really feels like it's not doing any damage.
Begone!
Dude, those panthers are huge.
Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were fortunate
Thank you.
we hadn't died.
You saved our lives.
Come on.
Hooray!
They're not undead in this world.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Revello.
It's the best in all
wait, vampires
Tuscany.
aren't undead?
An old master of the winemaking
In the
trade
Witcher universe?
runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper?
They're just a
Is
species.
someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be a steward.
Whoa!
Either one was just stolen from the estate.
All right.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've
he's
heard
nervous.
of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary.
He's nervous.
As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
He knows something.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
You know why we're here. An inspection? I want to talk to this guy.
Came to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Everyone here is so rude.
Of course, Your Grace.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Sonreal?
I am at your service.
Okay, let's start with the obvious one.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
That's not good for you, my dude.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Feet.
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to Sonreal. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen.
Oop.
I
He's
shall
boned.
inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Sonreal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
This dude's life is
Come,
flashing
Witcher.
before his eyes. Why does the portrait of Geralt keep showing up?
Partnered up to purchase Belgard.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He seems too
has
stupid.
His flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
Okay, so it seems more likely that someone has gotten access to the wine and he doesn't know for some way. I wish I could remember how to make myself go at walking speed.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Okay, this is gonna bother me, so I'm gonna real quick do a quick save and a reload.